So let's get started.
Okay, well, let's jump in. New game. Good place to start. Auto assist off. As the pros generally go for. They don't like the training wheels.
I did have a little go with auto assist, and it makes you look cool all the time.
It definitely does, yeah.
But yeah, the pros don't use that.
No, they like to have like full control over
absolutely.
Especially if like Nero, you got the exceed system where he like revs up his sword.
Yeah,
and that's all completely manual when you don't pick auto assist.
Are you able to show us some of that?
Yeah, hopefully. I will be using. What's his sword called? So it's Red Queen, I think his sword is called, and then you can rev that up during combos and it will go all fiery.
This is Morrison.
Well, this is Nero. Obviously, he's had a bit of a haircut since Devil May Cry 4. So was his glamorous assistant Nico, who makes his new Devil Breaker arms.
I see.
Which is part of the new system. You can see there Overture and Gabera, which are the two that you will be seeing in this demo.
So his Devil Breaker arms are slightly different from the arm he had in Devil May Cry 4. So it's now sort of like a metal thing that you can collect more of them. You can have them knock off.
Scattered all over the environment. So the Devil Breaker arms, you can just press circle, and it will just do one quick attack that doesn't use up any like energy or anything like that.
Yeah.
You can also press L1 to break it when you're being like grabbed by an enemy, and it will like make you escape. And if you hold down circle, it will unleash like a really powerful attack that will break the Devil Breaker arm.
So how long after Devil May Cry 4 is this set?
I'm not entirely sure in terms of how many years or whatever it is, but it's definitely set after Devil May Cry 4.
I just got to mention the water effects on that little pond, that little fountain there. Beautiful.
Flourishes from the R&D.
Also the particle effects, just collecting a red orb.
Yeah.
Even something so simple as that looks spectacular. This engine really does look amazing. So where are we right now? It doesn't look like a particularly inviting place.
No, it's just a fictional city within the Devil May Cry universe that's been invaded by all these demons. Very insect looking. And Nero is here to clean them up. Okay, quick explanation there of what the break and the Devil Breakers do. So we'll start off with some combos.
So here we go. And when I first played this at Gamescom, it sort of instantly brought back all the memories of just switching from the sword to the gun, keeping the combos going. The kind of obsession with making sure you get to A and S rank every time. Oh, we're already on A.
Really wants to get
nice.
high levels.
Savage.
So this is one of the Devil Breaker in like destruction attacks. Destroy the Devil Breaker, but you get a really powerful move out of it. Okay, an S. I'll take that for the first encounter.
I mean, you got an S rank, man. You can't get too much better than that.
X and like classic Devil May Cry style.
So here's an arm you're going to collect here.
Yep. And
so now we've got 3 out of 4. So you can hold 4 arms at any one time. 4
arms at a time. Although in the full game you will be able to increase the amount you can carry.
Right. And I'm guessing different arms can do different things.
Yep, every single arm has a different ability that you can use. So the regular attack and the more powerful attack will all be different.
Is there like a story reason that the arm is now like metal and robotic?
See at the start of the game, you will see, I think in one of the trailers we showed as well, that some mysterious figure cuts off Nero's arm.
Right.
And that's why he's currently going around with a robotic one instead. Doesn't seem to have slowed him down too much, though.
No.
These are classic enemies from Devil May Cry history. These are the side.
Nice. I think Devil May Cry has always been one of those games for me where I enjoy seeing the appearance of enemies.
Yes,
because you're like, I can't wait to unleash my fury upon you.
So again, we're using a Devil Destruction attack.
Oh, straight into savage S-rank there.
Now we're going to shoot off some lasers as well by jumping up.
Lovely.
The grapple wire.
Yeah, the grapple is a key thing, isn't it? In terms of pulling enemies towards you to continue your combos. And another savage S rank.
Okay. The next section is where you could potentially get a little bit higher.
Okay.
Stylish, but we'll see how it goes.
Hoover up those red orbs there.
Get another Overture Devil arm. I normally have inverted controls, but I haven't switched it. Okay, which one do I want? I think I will stick with this one for now. I'm not going to pick that one up. Because you can't actually switch between your devil arms.
Right.
Yeah, so you have to use them. Like the most recent one you picked up is the one you have to use.
Right, okay.
Between them.
Cool. And when you do the break with it, like the L1, that kind of explodes your arm and you lose it after you've done
yes.
that. Is that right? Yeah.
So one use only move, and if you get hit while you're trying to do it, then it will break and you won't get the special attack. Okay. So you have to pick your moments when you go for it.
And you just revved up the sword there,
yep,
we saw, yeah.
Revved up.
Revved and ready to go.
Let's see if I can get it on one of these guys. Go for the bang. Oh, I got hit. See if we can let off some lasers again.
Oh, straight up to S.
Ah, I didn't manage the triple S, unfortunately. I got knocked, so that's the best I think I'm going to be able to manage on this one.
It's live. Yep. Never do your best run through when it's live. I saw Matt practicing this backstage, and he got triple S there before. It's always the way.
That ominous structure in the background there, that seems to be where Nero's heading for.
Can we have a nice cinematic pan of the beautiful sunny sky? Look at that.
It definitely gets a bit more overcast as the other
yeah.
progresses, I can say that much. It's a free health upgrade. Green Orb's another classic one that gives you the health in the game. Man, this city has definitely seen better days.
Yes.
Suffice to say, these are the more like easier enemies of the game. I guess are much more difficult to pass through.
So the setting seems quite contemporary. Like the city we're in now seems to be more like a present day, grungy urban type of
less
feel.
kind of like a gothic,
like
compared to like some of the earlier games in the series. It's more modern looking.
And is that kind of an aesthetic that runs throughout the entire game? Are we going to see more gothic areas, or has the whole game got this kind of more urban feel to it?
No, you definitely see a more variation in the areas as you progress through the game. So this is like kind of like one of the more earlier like missions within the game, and then it changes. It definitely changes. I can say that much. Right, we're about to grab. I think it's called a Nidhogg here.
I do love this.
Yep, it's basically a key.
You can't just have a key, though.
No,
it has to be some pulsating sack of mucus.
Like a demon. There's no like simple like red key card for a red door.
No, not in Devil May Cry.
No. Puts its own spin on it. Yeah, so tree root obstacles. So as you saw in the distance earlier, there's like this massive like tree structure.
Yeah.
And it's overtaken this city. And you have to use these little Nidhogg hatchlings to take out its branches so you can progress further into the game. Nice little effect here where it just kind of like consumes it and then crumbles. It's a nice
lovely. Oh, I like the sound effect as well.
Very squelchy.
Yes.
Not gonna lie.
NGL, not gonna lie, this Devil May was pretty sweet. Got a telephone booth, very UK looking, isn't it?
Yes,
Not something you see in the UK so much anymore. Like everyone has mobile phones these days, I guess, so it's kind of a relic of the past.
They sort of are like almost tourist attractions now, telephone.
Yeah, exactly.
Most of them are
Doctor Who and that's
yeah. They're glorified flower pots now, most of them. Like plants.
But sometimes they have like a Wi-Fi internet connection.
Yeah.
The more modern generation. So Nico's showing her driving skills there with the Devil May Cry van. So in the full game, calling like Nico via one of the telephone booths means that she will come here, and this would be the point where you could like upgrade all your Devil Arms, like the Red Queen, the Blue Rose.
That's great.
You'd be able to upgrade them.
So you call her from the phone box, and she rocks up in her van, and you can
also buy extra Devil Breakers from her as well. But because this is a demo, the whole like place is scattered with them anyway, so we don't need to actually buy any from her.
Any plans to have this as a playable demo release for people to try out anytime soon?
A lot of people have been asking that. I don't think it's completely off the table as of yet, but like hopefully Hopefully it might happen, but I can't confirm anything at this
Sure. It was one of the when we did the video Gamescom. Loads of people were, please, can we play this?
Yeah, I am actually as a community manager for Devil May Cry and like EMA. I'm trying to see if I can put on a community event in London, like hopefully soon, where people can like just sign up for free and come and play.
Amazing.
This is like about like in terms of the amount of moves like Nero has in the demo. It's probably about halfway of what his full like repertoire of moves would be.
Yeah.
It's not got everything, but it has a lot of stuff that you wouldn't necessarily have at the start of the game.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like back and forth like attack moves here that you wouldn't have right at the start. And then you can also like charge his gun. So I think he's currently set to like level 3 or something like that. So
Okay.
So he like loads all the bullets in and then releases it, and that'll hit about like 3 times if you catch an enemy.
Amazing.
Right. So now I think all these devil arms
Trains, old churches. It looks very London-y.
Yes. Now we're about to meet Goliath.
I love this bit.
Nonchalant, just.
It's a classic Devil May Cry cutscene, isn't it? Just. What's happened? Oh, he's fine.
You wait till you see the full game. There are like this style of like cutscene. They just take it to the next level. I wish I could tell you more, but like when the full game comes out,
Sure.
people are just gonna.
I've always loved these Devil May Cry like pre-boss cutscenes because
they ham it up they do it on purpose, and it just works.
And often in games, you feel terrified when a new boss comes out, and in Devil May Cry, even though the bosses are often really quite difficult,
They are quite intimidating.
you don't feel scared. You feel like, right, let's do it then. It really kind of imbues you with that cocky, self-assured
You're playing
confidence.
as the son of Sparta, like kind of like you're the son of the ultimate demon anyway. So why do you care?
Smooth.
Thank you.
I don't know. I mean, you're a big guy and all, but
Knuckle dragon fire in the wind. No offense.
Than anything else. No offense.
There is actually a Devil Breaker you can get in the full game, which I believe they are showing off at TGS at the moment, that would allow you to grab the tail of this boss and then swing him around almost like Mario.
Wow.
Unfortunately, it's not in this one. I don't have access to it just yet, but that's the ultimate kind of like humiliation attack against the beast, like grabbing him by the tail and swinging around like a cat in a bag or something.
I like it. Oh, the design of these things is amazing. Just a massive mouth in his stomach.
Why not? Why not? He's a demon, like anything goes.
Cool trick. Hey, do you do parties?
Got his temperature up there.
Yeah, it's always make the boss furious.
Right, so I got to
Here we go.
Using this Devil Breaker here for an energy attack. Get some free hits at the start.
Oh, nice.
Solid bit of damage.
So we've not even really started the fight. You're already up to a B.
Oh, I've already got. Now the key to this one is to use the Exceed a lot, because it gets a lot of damage. And then evade him with the wire grapple, and then his extra jump in the air. Alright, we're about to break through the cathedral now.
Oh, I do love that. It's a multi-stage boss battle.
Get a shot in the head and then shoot it for the extra damage.
Oh, beautiful.
He's going to grab the column. Stumbling a bit here.
Apocalyptic.
I mean, I think those shots were hit, but he's very slow.
He's down.
Get those free hits. Get the electric attack with the Devil Breaker.
We're nearly at an S. There we go. There's the S rank. He's halfway dead already.
Right. He's going to break the window, allowing us to get out of here before he unleashes his attack.
Yeah.
Actually, I am going to hit by this on purpose just to show you what happens if he drags you into it.
Right.
Actually, he pushed me out, so I can't. But like, you could, it would vacuum like to grab you, and then you can use the Devil Breaker to escape it.
Yeah.
Don't take the damage.
I must admit, it's really good fun watching someone else play this, because when I was playing it, I was so focused on not dying that I sort of didn't realise how incredible this looks. Like when he jumps then and he made a crater in the ground.
Yep, he's about to smash the ground now, and if you're close
up.
to him, that would have clipped you and taken off a lot of your health, but because thankfully I played this before, I know he is very angry.
Yeah. Sunset in the background there. And I've also heard that the music sort of ramps up the better you do in combat.
Yes,
That's a great touch.
The more your style points are, the more the music will go crazy. Get another free shot on the head here with the Devil Breaker, and then shoot it for the extra damage.
Beautiful.
And then should we maybe finish him off with lasers from the last Devil Breaker? Oh, no, he's clipped me! Denied. Okay. Have to do it the old-fashioned way. Oh yeah, doesn't like that.
Well, you made short work of him, man. Absolutely short work.
I would like to think, hopefully, I would get an A rank for that. I've not actually managed an S rank. I've seen people at Gamescom and PAX, like some of our like really kind of like die-hard like Devil May Cry fans, who have managed to get S ranks in this demo, which is really impressive. But they do it in like real like quick runs with like taking no damage from start to finish, which I think is the key to getting S rank.
And let's see what your rank's going to be.
Should be an A, yeah. I'll take that. I'll take that.
That's good. I got a B when I did it first.
Okay,
which I was fine with.
As well. Like back when I did my GCSEs, I managed to get 1B. I was more of a straight B student. So like, you know, I've always been happy with an A. I always take an A.
I mean, thank you so much for showing that to us.
Oh,
it looks really, really spectacular.
Yeah.
I know I know you were hoping for an S rank, but it is live. I say you never do your best run when you're doing it live.
No. I would like to think I didn't embarrass myself.
Like and share if you enjoy the video and think others might benefit from this, and of course subscribe and hit the notification button if you are new to the channel and want to be notified every time I post a video.